Hi, this is Eric from Switched, and today we're going to be adapting the Fisher-Price Franky Beats. Here are the tools you will need. This is a very easy toy to adapt and shouldn't give you any problems. We're going to start with the toy on its back, and there's 4 screws that we need to remove. Now these are just standard Phillips screws, so just use your Phillips head screwdriver to remove all 4 screws. Once the 4 screws are removed, just pull off the back plate and you can go ahead and remove his arms. Now there is a wire harness here at the top of the toy that we need to remove so that we can pull the top of the toy off. There's a little clip in there, you just got to disconnect and pull the harness off. You can go ahead and remove his ears, which will allow you to remove the top of the toy. Now we're just going to be working with the top, so go ahead and set everything else aside. And what we need to do is remove this little black box with a little set of pliers, just kind of wiggle it off, and this will reveal the motion sensor that triggers the activation of the toy. And what we need to do is just bend this top little plate up ever so slightly to allow that ball to release from there. We don't need that ball anymore, but just be careful not to break that top bracket. Now going back to the front of the toy, we need to prep our hole for our 3.5mm headphone jack. So go ahead and remove the bottom plate and screw the hole just above this white section, which I guess is his mouth. Fish your 3.5mm headphone jack wire through the hole that you drilled. And secure it with a zip tie. Once that zip tie is secure, give it a good snug just to make sure that it doesn't slip or come out. And remove any excess zip tie. Go ahead and reinstall the top plate. Now it's time for a little soldering. What we're going to do is we're going to connect one wire to the bracket that we had to bend to remove the ball. And the other wire we're going to secure where the ball was originally. Give your solders a little tug to make sure they're secure. Go ahead and reinstall the wire harness. And now's a good time to give your toy a test. Before we screw it all back together, we want to make sure that everything's working properly. If everything's working great, go ahead and reinstall the ears and reinstall the arms. Resecure the back plate. And reinstall the 4 screws that hold it into place. And once you reinstall those 4 screws, you are done.
Switched. Adapted toys. Making play possible.
For more information and additional toy manuals, visit us online at www.switchedtoys.org.